he drove into Russellville, Arkansas, went into a law office and killed the receptionist.
What?
Her name was Kathy Kendrick.
And this was a random kill.
Not quite. He apparently was allegedly was infatuated with her.
Oh.
And had made advances on her, but she rejected him.
What a bitch.
Maybe I should have killed 400 or 500 people. Then I would have felt better. Then when I felt like I really offered society something.
One part of my life, I have killed people for nothing. Just for somebody to look at me wrong, I would kill them.
You're an inhumane bunch of fucking living bastards and bitches, and you're gonna get your asses nuked in the end. And pretty soon it's coming.
Even psychopaths have emotions if you dig deep enough. But then again, maybe they don't.
Welcome to States of Crime, where we go state by state and talk about true crime. I'm Lachelle, and with me is editor, producer, music guy, and the man that told me he may be stupid, but at least women still want to fuck him,
Yeah.
Ryan Patrick.
What's up? All true statements.
Do you remember telling me that?
I don't, but it sounds like something I'd say.
You for sure said that 2 nights ago. You're like, hey, at least I'm stupid and women still want to fuck me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you're living proof.
Touche.
So,
Touche.
I'm not like dumb, but I'm kind of dumb.
Well, you said you're stupid.
True.
But no, you're not dumb.
Okay.
You're not stupid, you're dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe there's a
Yeah,
difference.
but I still fuck.
I don't know if you realize, but I laid that out in the last podcast. I let everyone know that you still fuck.
Yeah.
So, dude, we're on Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I've been saying Arkansas all week, just because of this one vine. She goes, "Okay, America, this is Kansas. Why is this not Arkansas? America, explain." And it's like this African lady, and so I keep saying Arkansas this week, and I found out people from Arkansas get really mad about that.
Really?
Yeah, they get angry.
Well, you know, if you're from Arkansas, fuck off. It's Arkansas.
It's Arkansas. Someone was like, "So, what's a podcast about this week?" And I was like, "Arkansas," and they're like, "Hey, stupid, you mean Arkansas?" And I was like, "Isn't that what I said?" It just slips out now.
It's not your Kansas, it's our Kansas.
So Arkansas is the 25th state.
25th.
25. I can't
Use
get
your
over
words.
the
Use
Arkansas
your words.
thing.
Yeah.
I can't get over the Arkansas thing. You want to tell everyone what we're drinking for Arkansas?
We're drinking some whiskey and Sprite.
Yeah.
Yummy. It is it was supposed to be Red Label, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Red Label, but Red Label's expensive.
Yeah, we're drinking Jim. Is it Jim Beam or Jim Bean?
Beam.
With an M?
Pan. oh, it's Pan with 2 N's.
Yeah. Silent M. Yeah. Jim Beam and Sprite. So we went the cheap route. It's whiskey's whatever.
Dude, I'm all about going cheap. Yeah, it's whiskey and Sprite, and I drink whiskey ginger ale at the bar almost every night.
Yeah. Whoa, alcoholic.
Whoa. Don't tell my mom. Just kidding. She already knows. No, so I thought it was going to be like a whiskey ginger ale, and it's much more whiskey than... Like, I can get a double whiskey ginger ale and be like, lit. I'm cool. But, like, a double of this, I'd be like, huh?
I don't know. I kind of back it, though. It's pretty sweet.
I don't know. You know what? If you're a fan, you're
As
a fan.
I sip it from a little twirly straw.
It's not a twirly
Not
straw.
twirly,
It's a bendy.
but bendy. It's a bendy.
All right, let's talk about some facts about
All right.
Arkansas.
Let's jump into Arkansas facts here.
All right, so the first person to successfully add sound to film is actually from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, also known as Freeman Owens.
Wow, that's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, wow, that's a first fact that you found interesting, I think. all the other times you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm just picking facts that I'm like, whoa, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. So he added sound to film.
Yeah, so
That's pretty big, actually.
First man to add sound to film.
Damn, shouts out
Freeman
Arkansas.
Owens. The first Walmart was built there in 1962.
Why does that make so much sense?
I don't know. It just does. Where's the Walmart yodeling kid from?
Oh, isn't it Arkansas?
I don't know.
Oh shit, I don't even know.
I would love to Google that right now.
Yeah. You keep talking, I'll figure it out.
So Johnny Cash is also from Arkansas. So the Little Rock Nine changed the face of civil rights movement when they walked into Little Rock Central High School in 1957 after Brown versus the Board of Education. After the Brown versus the Board of Education ruling deemed segregation unconstitutional. So it's the first high school without segregation in Arkansas.
Oh.
Which was kind of unexpected.
What year was that?
1957.
Wow.
And then again in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, was named America's most dangerous small town last year by CQ Press. Its crime rate is second only to Detroit.
What?
Yeah, that's gnarly.
Damn, dude.
So did you find out where the Walmart yodeling kid is from?
It looks like Illinois. Yeah.
So close yet so far.
Yep. What are you gonna do? Yep. Golconda, Illinois. Golconda.
Can I read it?
Yeah. Golconda, Illinois.
Golconda.
Golconda.
Yeah.
That kid's-
What
that-
does this song sound like?
What's that?
I don't know what his song sounds
Yeah.
like.
It's sick though. He played fucking Coachella, dude.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Should we listen? Here, let's listen to it. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Dude, honestly, it's fucking sick, and I could listen to that
I know,
all
I
day.
love that kid.
I remember one day you woke me up playing the Trap remix, and I was just pissed. I was so mad.
So worth it though, dude.
Oh my god.
So sick.
You live to just piss me off. I swear. That's
Sometimes it's just one of the benefits of being in a relationship with you.
Ugh.
Whatever, you fucking piss me off all the time too. So
I mean, I
sucks to
don't
suck,
disagree.
dude. Anyway, back to Arkansas.
I thought you said our cancer. I was like, what?
I have something to tell you.
No, I pretty much told you everything.
Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't listening, but that's sick.
Yeah, when do you ever?
Almost never.
So Johnny Cash is from Arkansas.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
First high school that deemed segregation unconstitutional. And then Pine Bluff, Arkansas, which is actually where Freeman Owens is from, that added sound to film, was deemed the most dangerous small town last year by CQ.
That's right. Okay.
Yep, that's
Cool.
my facts. You missed them
Sick.
all. You missed them all for the Walmart yodeling kid.
It was worth it though. Now we know where he's from.
And you can't even pronounce it. What was it?
Illinois.
Yeah, where in Illinois?
I don't know. Gronkadal.
Goodall.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd remember. Okay, let's move on to our missing person in Arkansas because
Missing person. Where are you? We need to get like sound drops, dude. We need to fucking. Did you just fart?
no,
Oh, was it the chair?
It was my foot on the leather
Oh,
seat.
totally was my foot.
Fuck off.
What are you looking at?
I was just seeing what time we're at.
Oh. Yeah, so we need to get sound drops like missing person. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Where are you? Where are you?
Please come home.
Okay, go ahead.
Except for last week, we talked about a missing person that was found
Oh,
dead.
that's right. Yeah.
And that was a state, Arizona.
Yeah.
A state. Speaking of which, let me grab my book real quick.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on to our 25th state missing person.
Okay.
Another child.
Mm.
What's worse than a rapist? A child. No.
That's a good meme. Solid.
It is a good meme. So we're talking about another 6-year-old. Her name's Morgan Nick. She was born September 12th of 1988. At about 10:30 p.m. in Alma, Arkansas, Morgan asked her mom, Colleen, to catch fireflies or lightning bugs, depending on what part of the country you're at, to catch fireflies while at a Little League game with her mom. It was just her and her mom. Some other kids were like, hey, you want to go catch fireflies, lightning bugs, whatever the fuck you call it? And she was like, yeah, let me ask my mom. And her mom at first was like, nah, you can't go. She was like really reluctant. And then I guess one of the other moms was like, dude, she'll be fine. Just let her go.
Damn,
and so,
she should have gone with her gut.
Yeah, should have gone with her gut. I always get winded.
Well, dude, I think you got winded from just getting up and grabbing your book. That's a problem.
Maybe. I need to exercise more. So, she was last seen around like 8:45, emptying the sound out of her shoes by her mom's car. Mm-hmm. And when her friends came back, her mom was like, where's Morgan? Where's Morgan? And they were like, well, we last saw her by your car talking to a, quote, creepy guy in his mid-20s with a white truck, or a red truck and a white camper. And that was it.
Wait, so the kids said that?
Yeah, the kids
They're
said.
like, oh, she's talking. Why did the kids let her talk to some creepy guy?
They were like a couple cars down from her. Like, she was emptying her shoes out by her mom's car, and the other kids were a couple cars down from her, emptying sand out of their shoes.
Mm.
And you know, they're like 6, 7, 8. They don't really. And this is a mid to late 80s. Well, it's 88, so it's late 80s. Yeah. I don't know. It's a small town in Arkansas. Maybe their parents just didn't educate them on creepy guys in red trucks and white campers.
What year was this happened?
88.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, her friends were like, yeah, we saw her last time talking to some creepy guy with a red truck. And they did end up releasing a sketch of him.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I see the sketch?
Yeah, if you Google it, I didn't print it, bitch. Do you want me to look it up for you?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Because 2 sketches were released of this guy.
That's so sketchy.
Took me a second to get that, and it sucked.
I'm not going to deny that.
So that's in 1988, right? And then in January of 2002, they received a tip that her body was on a private property, and the police said it was so specific that they had to check.
Really?
Yeah. So they ended up stopping around 9:30 p.m. with no intention of going back to that place. And I believe this was in like Sparrow, Ohio, or some shit like that. That was wrong. That was super wrong. But it was somewhere around there.
Okay.
And then November 15th of, I believe, 2007. For some reason, my dumbass didn't write it down. But November 15th of, I think, 2007, federal investigators checked a house in Oklahoma for DNA, just like an abandoned house. All the articles I looked at, they didn't say it was like a lead or anything. Like, this is in Arkansas, and they're checking in Oklahoma. Alma is really like 6 hours away from the border.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that far, but it's still like there's no reason for them to really check at this house as far as I saw. But who knows? It could have been like a tip or something.
Yeah.
And then in 2012, so this is like years after. This happened in 88. In 2012, like 34 years after, a woman named Tanya Smith, a previously convicted felon, was arrested for computer fraud after attempting to assume Morgan Nick's identity, including buying her birth certificate.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's fucking weird.
So did somebody like kidnap her and then like sell her identity?
Who knows? I don't know.
Wow.
But this girl tried to assume her identity, and she was 23.
Yeah.
And this girl was 32 years later, she'd be, what, 28?
Wait, 88 to 2012? I don't think that's 30 years. That's...
Yeah.
88.
90, 2008. Oh, yeah, that's 20.
Boom. In your face, suck it.
I'm an idiot that doesn't do math.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because right now it's 2018.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's 24 years later in 2012.
Yeah.
And this girl was 23 at the time that she tried to steal her identity. And then the thing is so Morgan Nick was kidnapped on June 9th of 1988. But also on June 9th, in the same city of Alma, Arkansas, there is an attempted abduction of a 4-year-old. And the mother heard the screams of the 4-year-old and went to her rescue. And had the same description of Morgan's kidnapper.
Really?
Yep. And then June 10th, the day after, there's an attempted abduction of a 9-year-old, and he tried to get this 9-year-old girl in the men's restroom, and she resisted, and she also resembled Morgan's kidnapper. And this was about 4 hours away from Alma, Arkansas. So it's not like it would be hard to get there. And then in December of 2017, they ended up going back to that house in Oklahoma where they searched for that DNA. In 2017, they ended up going back to that house based off of a tip with cadaver dogs.
Whoa.
Which took them to a well, and they dug for about 10 hours and didn't find anything and just quit.
Really?
Yeah, so even though right now this was 30 years ago that she went missing, they're still receiving tips to this day.
What? Seriously?
They're still receiving sightings, tips about her disappearance.
How are you going to report a sighting 30 years later?
Well, they have the age progression photos.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why I chose Morgan Nick is because even though she went missing, her mom first off, she didn't even go missing in 1988. She went missing in 1995. She was born in 1988.
Oh my God, babe. You're
I'm fucking up.
Wow, your numbers are just all over the place.
Numbers are hard, bro. I
know, I got you.
Number dyslexia.
Dyslexia?
I have dyslexia.
Yeah.
Were you trying to progress that into something
I was,
else?
but it's just not happening.
But yeah, no, she was actually kidnapped in 1995.
Okay, and she's born in 1988.
Born in 1988.
So she's 30. If she's still alive right now, she's 30.
Yeah, so she'd be 30 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So the cool thing is the year after she went missing in 1996, her mom, Colleen, founded the Morgan Nick Foundation, which helps parents cope of missing children and focuses on education, prevention, and legislation when it comes to missing children. So she's done like a lot for her community and the missing children of Arkansas and other states.
Sick.
With the Morgan Nick Foundation. And then in Arkansas, the ambulance.
Something called an ambulance.
Ambulance. Whoa, Black Betty. Ambulance. The Amber Alert in Arkansas is named after her.
Oh, sick. The Morgan Alert.
The Morgan Nick Alert.
Oh.
Morgan Nick Alert.
Morgan Nick Alert.
Morgan Nick Alert. Anyway. Her disappearance was also featured on America's Most Wanted and Unsolved Mysteries.
Whoa.
A thing I find interesting is her mom, like her parents and her siblings, were also featured on what is it called? Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, in 2005.
Weird.
Yeah, because their water heater exploded.
Whoa.
And since she's done so much for missing people, they were like, she deserves
Oh, okay.
this.
That make yeah. That's actually pretty cool.
No,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. And I'm assuming throughout the show they like brought light to how many children are missing in the U.S. I always get so tongue-tied when there's a microphone next to my face.
And also whiskey in your mouth.
Touche.
Yeah. It's funny how people like don't care about charities or start charities until it's like directly affected them, you know?
That's why I hate the holidays.
Why?
Because no one wants to be a good person or wants to give back until it's the holidays.
True.
They're like, oh, now that it's the month of December, I'm actually going to donate my clothes and actually donate food and actually give a fuck about other people.
Yeah.
I just think it's gross.
Really, they just do it for the selfies, though.
Yeah, really? They're just like...
Look at me, you know, donating my time at this shelter.
Yeah, they're like, instead of Thanksgiving this year, even though it's the day before Thanksgiving and I'm totally going to shove my face tomorrow, I'm at the homeless shelter feeding the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me doing such a good thing. I just...
But...
It's trash.
It is, but at the same time, they are, even though if it's selfishly giving back, they are actually helping people.
Well, yeah, and there's a...
So it's kind of this weird...
There's a saying that, like, you can't help others without helping yourself.
Yeah.
Because it makes you feel good no matter what. But I just hate that people only do that during the holidays. I think it's kind of bullshit.
But it is kind of interesting that, you know, like, the parents set up this, foundation and really spread awareness about missing children. But before their child was missing, I guarantee they didn't even think twice about it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But that being said, it's like, even though, but at least, you know, now they are. So
well, and here's the thing is she set it up after her child went missing. And I can guarantee you she does a lot more for other parents coping.
Yeah.
As a mother who's had a missing child for the past 30 years.
Yeah.
Or for the past like 23 years. But
so that's what I'm saying is that's awesome that she's doing. That's really great. She's helping the community and other people who have missing children. However, if her child had never gone missing, she would have never started that foundation.
Oh yeah, so it's kind of like everything happens for a reason type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not, and obviously it's not a good thing that her child went missing. But you know what I'm saying? Sorry, the whiskey's starting to kick in.
Oh, no, you're cool. Oh, you drank yours quick.
Yeah, dude.
Mine's like still 3/4 full.
You had 3 sips. I'm starting to like try to make points that I don't really know what they are. So I'm just going to let you continue talking.
Well, I've been talking the whole time. That's why I haven't had to. Anyway, I just think this case is really interesting because it's like, boom, they're at this Little League game. Boom, now she's gone. That's it. That's all we have for you.
Yeah.
Like, in any news source, that's it. That's all they got.
Wow,
Boom, she's
nothing.
gone.
Dude, that would suck so big if you fucking raise a child for like 8 years, 7-8 years, and then someone kidnaps them.
Well, she's 6. So it's like, there's a possibility she could be out there alive and thought she was raised by these people.
That's true. Well, no, she was 7 when she was kidnapped.
She was 6.
Born in 88.
Yes.
Kidnapped in 95.
8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But she hadn't turned
7
7 yet.
Oh,
she hadn't
boom.
turned 7 yet.
Okay,
It wasn't her birthday yet,
all
you
right,
fuck.
All right, you fuckwad.
There's 12 months to a year, you
Okay,
fuck.
okay, all right.
Because she was born in September, which is kind of later in the year.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy,
Suck
dude.
my imaginary lady dick.
Dude, I will slobber all over that lady
Slop
boner.
on my knob, like corn on the cob. Worst lyric ever.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's move on to our killer.
All right. So, but by the way, Morgan, if you're listening, hit us up.
If you even know you are who you are.
If you know your name is Morgan.
If you know you're Morgan.
If this circumstance sounds familiar to you, reach out.
I just think it's weird that like a guy with the same description tried to kidnap 2 other girls within like 24 hours.
Yeah, he was on a spree.
So it's like, do you think she's alive?
I don't know. But Morgan, hit us up. We're
We're here for you, boo.
here for you, boo boo.
Hit us up at devilslobamanob69@gmail.com.
That's right.
That cam, not com.
Mm-hmm. That cam.
CAM.
Yeah. Cam us.
Just have to clarify.
Yeah. For real though, we'll take care of you. Don't worry about it.
I mean, you're Ryan's age.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
So, yeah, let's move on to a fine gentleman
Okay.
named Ronald Gene Simmons.
Whoa.
Ronald Gene Simmons was a retired military man and an American spree killer who happened to kill 16 people,
16?
most of them being his family.
Damn. Double digits. Pew.
Dude, this guy, sick beard. I really wish I
Really?
had a picture to show you. I can look up a picture.
No,
but
we'll look up afterwards.
Yeah.
Does he have
and-
a better beard than I do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa, that's hurtful.
Well. Is yours halfway down your chest? Didn't think so.
It will be.
Yeah. So is my future beard better than his?
Could be. Maybe.
Potentially. But his beard in his current state and your current state, his beard's better. I'm sorry, babe. I love
That's
you,
all right.
but
All right.
it's sick. Okay,
'Kay.
so Mr. Simmons was born on July 15th of 1940. His father died right before he turned 3.
Whoa.
And his mother was remarried within that year.
What?
Yeah. When he was 6, his stepdad, who was in the army, moved them to Arkansas, where they kind of like moved around a little bit. My foot's asleep.
Is it? What the fuck? Why is it your foot's taking a little nap over there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand up while I talk to you.
Okay. All right. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Oh God.
It's your girl, T Swift.
Not a fan. So at 17, he dropped out of high school and joined the Navy.
You're jogging right now.
My foot's asleep. Where he met, I don't know how to say this woman's name, so I'm just gonna call her Becky. Cause she went by Becky.
Okay.
So he met Becky, who he married in New Mexico in 1960, and then in 1963. In 1960, so he was 20? Yeah,
Okay.
20. I'm just trying to get my foot to wake up,
Wow,
dude.
this is embarrassing. I'm glad this
Yeah,
is,
you're telling me.
I'm glad this isn't video.
Really, me too.
Yeah.
That would make for a great video. Me just jumping up and down over here telling you a story about a guy that kills people.
Yeah.
So In 1963, Simmons left the Navy and about 2 years later joined the U.S. Air Force. During his 20-year military career, he was awarded a Bronze Star Medal, the Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross for his service as an airman, and the Air Force Ribbon for excellent marksmanship. He retired from the Air Force and military service in November of 1979, and he was at the rank of Master Sergeant, and during that time, he also had 7 children.
Whoa.
Fucking 7 kids, dude.
Damn.
Was he a Mormon or what?
What's up? 7 kids from the same woman?
Yeah, same woman.
Damn, getting busy.
Kinda.
Well, I mean, people only fucked back then to have kids, so right? No one fucked for pleasure.
I'm pretty sure it is still pleasurable.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
for the man.
his wife was probably like, "You're not gonna fuck me unless you're gonna
implant me with your seed."
Yeah, unless you're gonna bust a fatty internal."
Oh, gross. That was gross.
Yeah, sorry.
I hate it when you talk like that.
Moving on. Moving on.
So in April of 1981, Simmons was being investigated in New Mexico for allegations that he had fathered a child with his 17-year-old daughter.
No.
That's what I told you, kinda.
Whoa.
Her name was Sheila, and he had been sexually abusing her.
Damn.
Scared of getting arrested.
Can you not cough, please?
I'm just talking so much. Let me.
I'm just kidding. Take a little sip. Take a little sip.
Let me lube it up.
Oh yeah, lube up those Vokes. Come on. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I cannot get the straw in my mouth.
Wow, it's too tiny. You used to putting bigger things in your mouth.
Haha. Gross. My foot's awake now.
Good.
So, scared of being arrested, he left New Mexico and went back to Arkansas. In late 1981, the family moved around Arkansas a little bit and then took residence on a 13-acre tract of land that soon was known as a Mockingbird Hill.
Okay.
Which was constructed of 2 old model like mobile homes joined to form one big house.
Okay.
It didn't have a telephone, didn't have indoor plumbing.
No.
And this is in the 80s, so it's
Yeah,
not like it was
dude.
uncommon or anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that sounds like it sucks. Oh, yeah, go shit in a bucket in the backyard. It was also surrounded by a privacy fence, but it was like a makeshift privacy fence. That was as tall as about 10 feet in some places.
Whoa.
But then it was on 13 acres. So it was quite a bit of land. So Mr. Simmons, also known as Raymond, after leaving the Navy and the Air Force, worked like a lot of low-paying jobs and had to quit from one at one point for several complaints of sexual advances.
Whoa.
Yeah. Someone complained about him making sexual advances so much that he had to quit.
Wow. And this was in the 80s when that shit was like the norm. So
I think you're thinking of the 60s.
Oh. Well, still, no.
It was still like pretty common.
Yeah. Not saying it was right or it should have been done, but even in the 80s is still like guys could be fucking creeps at work and get away with it. But for him to fucking get fired for that shit in the 80s, dang.
Yeah, dog.
He must have been.
No, he didn't get fired. He quit.
Oh, he quit. But
Yeah,
he was
he-
asked to quit.
Maybe. It was at like a mini mart or some shit.
Oh.
It was a very low end job. It wasn't like a Walmart.
Well, one of them high-end retail stores.
One of them high class jobs like Walmart or
Wow.
Kroger.
Dude, I think we've officially alienated our Arkansas fan base.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, my bad.
Kind of.
Wow, that's rude.
Anyway, he then worked at a mini mart for about a year and a half before quitting on December 18th of 1987. So December 18th, keep that in mind.
Okay.
Because on the morning of December 22nd, he decided to kill his family.
What?
Yeah.
The entire family?
So on the morning of December 22nd, he killed his wife first. So Rebecca, and his oldest son, Gene, he shot them with a .22 and then killed his 3-year-old granddaughter, Barbara, by strangling her.
What? He strangled a 3-year-old?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, dude.
At least he didn't shoot her, I guess.
I just feel like when you strangle someone, like you have like a connection with their death more than you do shooting someone.
Yeah, it's
So
very personal. It's very
ver-
intimate.
Yeah, and so I feel like it's extra sadistic when you strangle someone, especially a 3-year-old.
Yeah, so he shot his wife, shot his eldest son, strangled his 3-year-old granddaughter, which I'm guessing was Jean's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And then he dumped the bodies in a cesspit that he made his children dig.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, a cesspit?
Yeah,
What's
cesspit.
that?
It's just a hole.
Oh, okay.
It's a hole
I should just say hole.
because it's a cesspit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. In every article I read, it was called a cesspit.
Gotcha. Must be some fancy Arkansas language.
For hole. It's an arcing hole.
Drink that whiskey.
Huh.
Blech.
Anyway.
Anywho.
So he, Mr. Simmons then waited for his other kids to get to the house. And once they got there, he was like, yo, I got presents for all of you. And he said, I have presents for all of you, but I want to give them to you one at a time. I don't want I want it to be a personal experience. I don't want the other kids in the room. I want it to be one at a time, very personal. And that's when he killed his daughter, 17-year-old Loretta.
Whoa, that was her present? His death?
Yes. The
That's
sweet
fucked up.
embrace of death.
Wow.
Oh, you
Keep talking. I'm just gonna make another drink right now.
Okay.
But the mic will actually
It'll reach for sure.
Yeah, so keep going.
So he killed his 17-year-old daughter, Loretta, by strangling her and then holding her underwater in a rain barrel.
What?
He continued to do this with his son Eddie, his daughter Marianne, and Becky. So he killed 3 people by strangling them and drowning them.
So he just strangled them and then he just drowned them just to make sure, just for like.
I don't know, safe measure?
Yeah,
I
makes sense.
guess. I don't know. But like you said with the strangulation, that's a still very, very, very intimate murder.
Yeah. Dude, that's so fucked up.
Yeah. It's pretty gnarly. There's so much noise.
Can you hear me making my next Sprite and Jim Beam? Oh my god, I put so much Jim Beam in it, dude.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Holy shit, I might get drunk. I might cry again.
I'm so excited to see you cry.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, so we are at 7 victims. Oh,
Okay,
that did not
7.
look good.
Yeah, dude. I'm good. I'm a man. I can take this.
You might want to put some more Sprite in there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to see your face again.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Your eyes are watering a little bit.
I'm just crying because I love you so much.
Gay. Anyway, so he's killed his wife, his oldest son, one of his grandchildren, and then killed Loretta, Eddie, Marianne, and Becky. So 5 of his kids, 1 of his grandkids, and his wife.
Okay.
And then, so that was all on December 22nd. And then on December 26th, the rest of his family got there to visit for Christmas.
Whoa.
So this was over like a good couple of days.
Yeah.
Um,
So like his extended family showed up?
no, because he has 7 kids.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's so far has only killed 4 of his kids.
Oh, gotcha.
5 of his kids. So there's at least 2 more kids to go.
What?
But on December 26th, the rest of his family got there, and he first killed his son Billy and his wife Renata.
Renata?
I don't know how to say her name. I'm white as fuck. I'm from Utah, where we have like names like Lachelle, where they're still kind of common.
Yeah.
But he shot both of them. I'm assuming again with the .22 caliber. And then he strangled and drowned again their 20-month-old son.
What the fuck?
Like this kid's a baby, barely even.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That
like about to
sucks.
be 2.
Wow.
Whose name was Trey. And then he shot and killed his oldest daughter, Sheila, which was the one he sexually abused.
Oh yeah.
Her husband, Dennis McNulty. He then strangled his child and grandchild. So Sheila's daughter, who is also his daughter, 7-year-old Sylvia Gale, which it's just, that's so fucked up to me. Like, this is the 80s. It's not like it's like the 50s or like any time before that where that may have been like slightly normal.
Yeah.
This is the 80s. Like, you were born in the 80s.
84, yeah.
Yeah, like, do you have any friends whose kid also happens to be like their grandkid? No.
No. Well,
No.
also this is Arkansas, so
Touche. There goes our Arkansas audience.
officially. No, but I mean, like, you know, but
I lost half, you lost the other half.
especially like, you know, I mean, you got to think of as advanced as the culture might have been in you know, California, New York, other places. It's like, you know, these different kind of like South or Midwest states, you know, maybe not kind of,
Well, we can
especially
assume that.
pre-internet, you know, maybe especially if you're out in the rural area of the state, you know, not the city, like they're probably just, you know,
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, like living in with no electricity
yeah.
and running water. It's like you're basically
Well, they had electricity and running water. Just kidding, they didn't have running water. They
Yeah.
had no indoor plumbing.
So it's a bit, I mean, you're almost living in like third world country conditions.
They had electricity though.
Oh, okay.
They just didn't have indoor plumbing or a telephone.
Oh. God, it must have been, dude. It was so easy to get away with murder back then.
Yeah, we've talked about
Yeah,
this
that's
before.
insane,
Like
dude.
in the 80s, it's like, but obviously he didn't get away with it.
No cameras, no fucking cell phone GPS tracking, no.
You
know.
sound jealous.
I'm just saying, if I ever wanted to, you know, fulfill my list I've made.
Make sure you leave your cell phone at home,
Yeah.
but also like have scheduled text sent.
Yeah.
Just be
yeah.
like, hey, will you send this text for me around 2 p.m.? Don't
And
ask me where
always
I am.
wear a mask so no one can. So in case there's a camera somewhere,
Yeah, dude. But here's the thing: is you're so tall. Like,
dude, I'm so.
I feel like
big
it
and
would be
tall.
so easy to like point you out in
Yeah.
a crowd.
You just be, oh, that big tall guy. Yeah.
That
for
big
sure.
tall guy with glasses and brown hair.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can never get away with murder.
Anyway, so we're not even through the list of people he's killed.
Holy shit! Keep going.
Okay, so he killed his child and grandchild, 7-year-old Sylvia Gale. And then finally, out of his family, killed his 21-month-old grandson, Michael. He laid all the bodies of, like, his whole family in a neat row in the lounge, practically like the living room.
Wow.
Laid them in a neat row All the corpses were covered with coats, except for the daughter he sexually abused, Sheila. She was covered by Becky, the mother's best tablecloth.
Whoa.
Yeah, that kind of fucks me up.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of makes my stomach icky.
Yeah.
Because it's like, ooh, he was into his daughter.
She was a special one.
Favorite
daughter.
The bodies of the 2 grandsons that he killed were wrapped in plastic sheeting and then left in abandoned cars at the end of the road. But yeah, all of his kids and his wife and everything were covered by coats except for Sheila.
Okay.
And then after all these murders, he went for a drink at the local bar.
Naturally.
As you do. And then went back to the house and just acting like these corpses aren't even there in his living room. He spent the rest of the night and the following day, so the 27th, drinking beer and just watching TV.
No way. With the dead bodies just chilling?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was fucking gnarly.
Yeah, at some point, don't you think he's going to look over and be like, fuck, what have I done?
What have I done?
Yeah. Oh, Price is Right.
I can't believe you've done this.
Wow, dude.
And then the day after that, on the 28th, so the 27th, he just spent the day watching TV, drinking beer, chilling with his dead family.
Yeah.
And then on the 28th, he drove into Russellville, Arkansas, went into a law office and killed the receptionist.
What?
Her name was Kathy Kendrick.
And this was a random kill.
Not quite. He apparently allegedly was infatuated with her.
Oh.
And had made advances on her, but she rejected him.
What a bitch.
JK. Yeah, so he killed her.
JK. Just kidding, guys. She did not deserve that.
He then went to a oil company office where he shot dead. I love it when I read shit and it says shot dead. Like, I just like that saying. Like, he was shot dead. Anyway.
Okay.
I will always love that, and I will always tell you how much I love that. So he shot dead a man named J.D. Chaffin, and wounded the owner, Rusty Taylor. I almost said Rustin.
Rusty Taylor. That sounds like a sexual position.
I want to do the Rusty Taylor. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's a sick name.
Sick.
It also sounds like a guy that sells merch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go see our friend Rusty Taylor in the back.
Yeah. What's up? I'm Rusty XL or what? Here's a free sticker. Thanks.
Yeah. Come back. We'll see you next time on tour. Anyway. So wounded the owner, Rusty Taylor. And then drove to a convenience store where he used to work. Shot and wounded 2 more people, and then he went to the office of the Woodline Motor Freight Company, where he shot and wounded 1 woman, and then he simply sat in the office and just talked to one of the secretaries while waiting for the police.
Wow.
He was just like, okay, I guess this is it.
Damn.
Bring him in, call him, tell him I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah, so when they arrived, Simmons handed over his gun and just surrendered without any resistance. He was just like, I guess he was like, end of the pony ride for me, boys.
Where are you going?
Are
you making a drink?
Yeah, mine's pretty watered down.
Making a drink?
It tastes kind of good.
Yuck.
Kind of
Ugh.
Shakaboosh. I don't know what that was.
I don't know. That's pretty cool that the mic cables are pretty long, so I could literally go to the bathroom right now.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna, but I'm just saying if I wanted to.
Yeah, I can't believe we never thought of this. We're always like,
I know.
You know what, let's pause it, let's grab another beer.
Yeah. It's like I could just take the whole mic over to the fridge. I could sit on the couch in the living room and still talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm not gonna. I want to be next to you.
Anyway, so yeah, I just think it's wild that Simmons like was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and chat with the secretary. She already called the police. So, how you liking the weather these days? December, it's a cold one, right?
Yeah.
Did you get your Christmas tree? How tall is it?
Damn. What do you want for Christmas?
What'd you get for Christmas? Because
Yeah.
this was on the 28th.
Oh, yeah. What'd you get for Christmas? Yeah.
What'd you get? How's your fam bam?
I don't think they said fam bam back then.
How many kids do you have? What'd you get them?
Do you,
a rocking chair horse thing?
Oh, cool.
A rocking horse?
How original.
Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, you hand knitted them a sweater? Nice, Barbara.
Dude, the past sucks so much.
Well, and then the cops got there and he was just like, take me, boys.
So he was just ready at that point.
Yeah, I guess he just like, the day of hanging out with his dead family, he was like, okay, this sucks and I don't want to do this anymore. I guess I'll go kill more people and wait for them to call the cops.
Damn, dude. You think that, like, I mean, that's just so wild that he fucking hung out with his dead family in his house. It's like, I mean, I couldn't do that. If you were laying dead in the living room, I could maybe make it like 10 minutes and it'd be like, okay, I've had enough. I'm done.
Just, oh my god.
Oh my god. Holy shit. What have I done? Oh, wow.
You like start to see your regret.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like watching like a fucking gnarly porn video, and then when you're done,
Oh
you're
yeah,
like
watching like some nasty ass porn, and then you get off, and you're like, I can't believe I've done this.
and
I'm
you're like,
disgusting.
oh my god, what am I doing?
That happens to me almost every time I watch porn.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like,
I mean, I'm not into like nasty, gross porn or anything.
yeah, dude, that's weird. You're into like, do they have serial killer porn?
They have horror porn.
Yeah,
but obviously not serial killer porn, and obviously there's a, what is it called?
What?
Sold on the dark web porn.
Oh,
starts
holy
with an S.
shit, fucking
smut.
No, it's
snuff porn.
Yeah.
And I'm not interested in that.
Dude, that's so gross. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Have you heard like the horror stories about people finding snuff porn on the dark web?
No.
Oh my god, it gets bad, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really want to know. But yeah, I imagine like if I killed my entire family and like hung out with them in the room, after like 10 minutes, they'd be like, "Oh shit, what have I done? Oh my god, wow!
I can't believe you've done this."
I couldn't fucking make it an entire like day and a half like Homeboy did.
I just spilled all
spilling
over
everywhere,
my foot.
dude. Holy shit!
It's just on my foot. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's not fine. I'm sad.
Oh. Okay, so he's hanging out with the secretary.
Yeah, so he's hanging out with the secretary. Cops show up. He hands over his guns and surrendered without any resistance. He was later found guilty of all 16 murders. And you know what? Let's take a break before I tell you the outcome of that and how he felt about it. Yeah, let's take a quick smoke break, and we'll come back. You can tell me your whole opinion on this whole thing.
Okay.
All right.
All right, taking a break right now. All right, welcome to the break, everybody. We got a couple things to talk about. We want you to follow us on social media, such as Facebook and Instagram. Right, babe?
Yay.
Yeah. What are we on Facebook? How can they find us?
States of Crime.
States of Crime. Just search at Facebook for States of Crime. Instagram, we are at
States of Crime.
You got it. And guess what? Everything else, fuck off. Because we're not on Twitter. Oh, we have a Twitter, but we don't
have a Twitter, but
yeah,
dude,
we
don't
fuck all
touch
that
it.
bullshit. Also, you can listen to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube.
At what?
Just go to the search bar, search States of Crime. It'll pop right up. I've done it myself.
You lie like a.
I
you
swear
lie
to you,
like a
I
rug.
swear to God,
You lie
you'll
like
see
a
the
rug.
wine glass.
Just wait for a second.
Shut the fuck up. I
YouTube
love you
is States
so-
of Crime
shut your mouth.
podcast.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
But-
you're coming
but
off as stupid
YouTube
right
is
now.
different.
You're coming off as stupid right now.
YouTube is different.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
YouTube, just search States of Crime podcast. Everything
Everything
else
else is States of Crime.
is States of Crime, except YouTube.
How neat is that?
How neat is that? Look up that thing on YouTube. That's a fun video. Anyway, so I just want to let you know, subscribe to us, give us a 5-star rating, thumbs up, give us kudos, and tell a friend. So, all right. Thanks for listening, and we are coming back to the episode in 3, 2, 1.
And so we're back.
We're back.
So before we left, I told you he was found guilty for all 16 murders,
Yeah.
which is his family and a couple other people, and he also shot and wounded a couple people. He was sentenced to the death penalty.
What?
And he refused any appeal for his death penalty.
Really?
And a direct quote from him was, "To those who oppose the death penalty, in my particular case, anything short of death would be cruel and unusual punishment."
Whoa. So he wanted it to die.
Yeah.
He was like, I deserve this.
Yeah. And to support that, he also said, "Under oath, I, Ronald Gene Simmons Sr., want it to be known that it is my wish and my desire that absolutely no action by anybody be taken to appeal or in any way change the sentence. It is further respectfully requested that this sentence be carried out exponentially.
Exponentially.
Whatever that word is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was like, you know what? I deserve to die.
Yeah.
It seems kind of like how people do suicide by cop.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was like, suicide, taking his family with him.
Yeah, but it's like, I understand suicide by cop, but just don't fucking take your family out, too.
Yeah, a
Just take
whole
yourself
16
out.
people.
16. Damn, dude.
Like, really, just run out in the street with a gun,
Yeah.
point it at a cop, and die.
Jesus.
He actually had to be separated from other inmates because it put his life in danger, him refusing to appeal his death sentence. So other death row inmates thought it would hurt their chances
Whoa.
for their appeals.
Okay.
I don't understand, like, separating him if they're trying to kill him, because, like, he's getting the death sentence anyway.
Yeah.
Like, to a point, it doesn't... Like, it makes sense that they want him to go, like, in a humane way, but, like, did his family get to go in a humane way? Did his grandsons that were drowned get to go in a humane way? We've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
But, so, on May 31st, the current, at the time, Arkansas governor, Bill Clinton...
What?
signed his sentence, and he was killed by lethal injection.
Really? What year was this?
For some reason, I didn't write the year down.
Well, Clinton was president in 92, so it had to be before that.
I believe it was 1990.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, 1990, probably, because my notes are trash this week for some reason.
Good job. Not.
He was killed by lethal injection, and none of his family claimed the body.
Whoa.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
I mean, he just killed his family.
Yeah.
And drank beer around them.
Damn.
Do you
What do you
think
think he was watching on TV?
Like you said, probably like Game Show Network.
Yeah. Price is Right or something.
What is a hoe?
Oh yeah. Fucking
What is that show called?
Smart People Show. Jeopardy.
Yeah, Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Who knows? I just
Anime.
lots and lots of anime. I just imagine he had to be a huge weeaboo.
Yeah.
By the way, during the break, I showed you his beard. What are your thoughts on that?
It was pretty sick. I mean, the end stage, I got like a good year on that. That'll be my yeared. Did you know that's a
Yeared.
thing?
No.
Yeah, people, guys try to go like a year, growing their beard for a year. It's called a yeared.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
So I feel like I'm about 2-3 months in right now, growing my beard.
Is it only 2-3 months?
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Wow.
And I think it's 6 months. Once I hit 6 months, I'll be like, there's a halfway photo of his beard. I feel like I'll be there in 6 months. If I go 6 months after that to hit my year, I think I'll be there.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you like that shit?
Ready for your beard.
My year.
So, killed a bunch of his children, drank beer, watched TV. What are your thoughts on our killer of this week? Good old Ronald Gene Simmons.
Yeah, Gene Simmons from Kiss. Actually, we failed to mention that.
I didn't even think about it until you mentioned it during our break.
Yeah.
The Gene Simmons part.
Also, the famous singer from Kiss killed his entire family. It's like
The part that fucks me up the most during this is the fact that he killed his child and grandchild
yeah.
that he had with his daughter. And he
So the grandchild
he
was his,
covered-
right?
yeah, the grandchild
That's so fucked up.
was his Sylvia, I believe was her name. Yeah, Sylvia.
Yeah.
So Sylvia was 7 years old and he killed her, and it just happened to not only be his grandchild but his child.
Yeah.
And everyone
Double.
else was covered by like coats.
Yeah.
And
But
then
he-
the daughter that he was sexually abusing was covered by the nicest tablecloth they had.
Fuck.
That fucks me up a little bit.
Yeah. What fucks me up is him like strangling babies. You know what I mean? That I can't even imagine doing that, dude. I mean, as fucked up as it sounds, I get shooting somebody. I get how that would just be kind of easy. That would be,
It's like a coward's way out.
yeah, that's doable. I can understand in a fit of rage or whatever.
Or like that movie we watched last night where he just shoots a guy in the closet.
Yeah.
Where he
Burn
shoots
out
Brat.
after reading. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he shot him out of he was just startled.
Fear.
Startled, yeah, out of fear. But yeah, because you have just a connection when you're strangling somebody, and especially if it's a fucking 3-year-old child.
Yeah, and it was
That's
also it was like his whole family.
yeah, your
His
blood.
wife I mean, him and his wife got married in 1960.
Uh-huh.
And then he carried out these killings 1987.
Damn.
So him and his wife were married for 27 years at this point.
Whoa. Yeah, that just fucks me up. Strangling children. That's fucked up.
His wife, his children, and his grandchildren that were children
His
at the time.
grandchild.
His youngest child was 17.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's... I remember I was writing this up and I was like, dude, this is so fucked up.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm about to tell you the story.
That's fucked. Well, good riddance. He's gone.
By lethal injection.
Damn, dude.
Hopefully it was one of those like fucked up ones.
Yeah,
that-
they had it hurt him. Hopefully.
To a point, I respect the fact that he didn't have any resistance, that he didn't have any appeals, he didn't try and fight it at all. He was just like, yeah, I did it, fucking kill me. But at the same time, it's like, is that what he wanted? I don't like that it's what he wanted and it's what he got.
Yeah, it would almost been better if he had just fucking rotted in a cell for, 30 more years until he died.
But would it have been? I mean, that's pretty good treatment for someone that killed his whole family.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, dude, imagine.
Well, and the lethal injection was his choice. He got to choose.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, you could say, oh yeah, but I mean, obviously I've never been to prison, so I don't know exactly how bad it is. But dude, if you kill kids, you might as well fucking be a molester, like.
So
because everyone in fucking prison, not everyone, but a lot of people in prison have children, and if
no, you get fucked up. My
if
mom was a nurse in prison.
Oh shit!
So if you're a child killer or a molester or a rapist,
dude, you're
you get
like
fucked up.
You're ostracized from everybody. You can't even. You can't eat the same time that other people eat. You know, you get fucked up.
You can't eat at the same time because they're scared you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. So that would have been cool for him to fucking live in fear like that for 30 years. You know,
well,
that's
like,
not an easy ride.
Yeah, but they try and make it as easy as possible, like having the separate meal times and
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of lost on. It's obvious this is what he wanted. Someone actually tried to appeal his death sentence for him.
No way.
Yeah,
Who?
another inmate.
What?
And it got refused, obviously, but someone else tried to appeal his death sentence for him.
Wow. But that's kind of interesting, though, that he didn't want to fucking appeal his death sentence, and he was like, I deserve this. So that kind of tells you that he wasn't like a complete psychopath. Like, he wasn't completely insane.
Well, yeah, he went into like, he got that psychiatric evaluation, and they deemed that he knew what he did was wrong, and da-da-da. I just think it's weird that he snapped like that. Like, he was a military man for... what did I say, like 20 some odd years, and he got trophies and awards and badges, and just maybe it was the whole like working low end jobs, and then finally realizing like life wasn't worth it.
Yeah, but sure, like if. I don't know. At that point, just take off. Don't kill your family.
Because on December 18th, he was working at a mini mart for a year and a half, approximately a year and a half. And then the 22nd, so 4 days after, killed his family.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe he was just sick of being like, dude, I served this country. I did my part. And now here I am, like, working my fingers to the bone, just trying to support my family.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, if you can't fucking handle it, like, if I was in that situation, I would
would run?
I would just leave. I would just run. If I got to the point where, like, fuck this, I can't handle it.
So you would leave your wife of 20... What did I tell you?
27 years. Well, yeah, up until the point you killed her.
Yeah, 27 years. You would leave your wife at 27 years with 7 kids? I mean, the youngest was 17.
I mean, I would. That's better than fucking killing them.
Touche.
If I got to the point where like I just can't handle this, I'm gonna fucking snap.
You would disappear.
I would just disappear rather than kill somebody. You know what I mean?
Dude, this
kill
just
my
brings
family.
me back to Sheila McBroom of Alaska.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you think she just...
I think she just snapped and she's like, I've been a single mother. I can't fucking handle this anymore. My kids are like...
She wasn't a single mother. She was still married.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she was still married.
Yeah, but I think she...
But she does talk about how she felt stagnant in her life.
Yeah, yeah. And I think maybe she's like, oh, my kids are fucking older teenagers. They can handle themselves now, you know, and she probably just didn't feel adequate or loved in her relationship, and so
you
she
think
was like, boom, I'm out.
She did what Ronald Gene Simmons should have done.
Absolutely. Well, he should have just sucked it up and fucking tried to make his life better and you know, take care of his family. Absolutely, that's what he should have done. But if you had to choose, like, hey, I can't fucking take my life anymore, or I'm gonna snap, the lesser of two evils is definitely just abandon your family. You know what I mean? Because at that point the state will step in, help, you know, she can get government funding, you know, get welfare and shit, and help, you know, feed her kids and stuff like that. And yes, it will suck with him leaving and not being there, but
the oldest kid was 17 years old. Like, there was not much left after that. So
Yeah.
it's not like she would have like hardcore struggled.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. Yeah, and the kids probably would have stepped in and fucking helped take care of
But
everyone. You know.
he retired from the military in 1979, and then
Oh, yeah, was
when this happened, it was 1970 or 1987. So it was short. It was 8 years.
I wonder if he was even getting some like a military pension. You know, if he served 19 years.
I mean, he didn't serve 19 years.
Oh, okay.
He served 20 years.
Oh yeah, he was probably getting a military pension on
20
top of
plus.
on top of working whatever job he was getting. So I'm sure they weren't like rich, but they were
I
fine.
don't know. My
you
thing is he worked military for 20 plus years and got the Air Force ribbon for excellent marksmanship, the Bronze Star Medal, the Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross. Like he got quite a few things, and when he retired, he was a master sergeant.
Whoa.
So like, and then all of a sudden working at a fucking mini mart.
Yeah.
I can kind of see the snap there.
Yeah, but again,
To a point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to kill my whole family after that snap.
Yeah. But you'd be
'Cause-
like, what has my life become? I was just this celebrated fucking soldier, and now all of a sudden I'm fucking ringing up Twinkies at a mini mart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I can like slightly see the snap, because he quit and then 4 days later murdered his family
Yeah, that's crazy.
over a period of like 4 days.
Yeah.
So it's like, but also he was obviously fucked up. He had a child with one of his daughters.
Yeah.
And decided to kill one of the women that he made a advance on.
Yeah.
And she rejected him, and he was like, fuck that, you're dead, bitch. Sorry, Miss Kendrick.
Yeah.
We know someone with the last name Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
Oh.
Hickory dickory dock, your mom's a whore. Okay, so, yeah, final thoughts. Let's hear it.
Final thoughts: don't strangle children. Fuck this guy.
Something about Gene Simmons and tongues.
Yeah, and tongues and kiss.
Okay. I always feel like once we get a little too heated, it's time to talk about stupid people.
Oh yeah, to lighten it up a little bit.
Stupid.
Stupid criminal coming at you live.
Not live, but okay. So we're going to be talking about Jamie Kraft of Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Oh shit!
So,
what year?
It was 2015.
Okay, pretty recent.
I don't know why I didn't write these things
Do
down.
we need years? Because for some reason it helps me paint a picture better if I know what year it's in, what decade at least.
It was pretty recent.
Okay.
So just know it was within the 2010s.
Gotcha.
I just poked myself in the eye.
Good.
Okay, so like you and I, she decided to get fucked up on a Tuesday.
Hell yeah, on a Tuesday.
In the club on a Tuesday.
Okay, all right.
You know that song, right?
Of course. That's why I said on a Tuesday. Drink your whiskey. Mine's like watered down right now.
So is mine, but I'm still gonna drink it.
Okay. Okay, so she's getting fucked up on a Tuesday. It's in the 2010s. You okay?
No,
You have an icky face.
because I feel icky.
Why?
I drank more than I should have.
Are
just
you gonna
now.
throw up?
Nope. I'm
Sure.
just salivating a lot.
Oh, that's
It's gone. It's gone. It passed.
usually a sign of throwing up.
Yeah, it passed.
Okay, good.
I knew I wasn't going to, because, you know what? Never mind. We're going to move on.
If you're gonna throw up, bring the microphone in the bathroom.
So everyone can just hear me like...
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I just know that if I start feeling icky, if I swallow that excess saliva enough, it goes away.
Gotcha. Always swallow.
That's my own trick.
Okay.
Swallowing.
Mhm.
So, after she decided to get fucked up on a Tuesday,
Mhm.
She also decided to drive her Trans Am into the side of a motorhome.
Oh, sick. That's always a good idea.
Just skirt, skirt.
Okay.
After that, she got out of her car and thought, you know what? Pants fucking suck. Took those off.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
mean, that was me today.
Yeah, leg prisons.
It
dude.
is pretty warm today, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck pants.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you know what? If I had been drinking this afternoon, they
Might
would have
have.
been gone too.
We saw a pair of pants on the street today, remember?
We did,
We were
we
walking
did.
to my place and
And
just
I
literally just-
avoided them like they were the plague.
Yeah.
Like,
And we came to the conclusion that they were there from the night before, and some guy was probably getting a blowjob from some dirty hooker, and he just took his pants off right in the middle of the street, right by the bus stop.
you decided that. I don't remember this conversation
Oh.
because you know what I thought?
What?
I thought obviously some guys being bumfucked over because it was right next to the bus stop.
Yeah.
And so, in my personal opinion, some guy ended up getting bumfucked bent over the bus stop.
Oh, hell
Bench.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like mine better.
All right. Okay.
Much more pleasurable.
We'll agree to disagree.
You don't take your pants off for a blowjob. You take your pants off for a bumfuck.
No, you can just hike him down. Get a little fucking...
Yeah, but for a blowjob, you just have to unzip your zipper and get a little.
No, you don't want to fucking... you don't want to get your dick caught in the teeth of the zipper. So...
Yeah, but you don't have to take your pants off for that.
That's true.
Anyway. So she was like, pants suck, fuck this, took them off. Found out she found out the car was totaled, could not move it.
So she's all, bye.
Yeah, she was like, bye. And it was a Trans Am, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, okay, bye. Car that I just wrecked into a fucking motorhome. Bye. Took off her pants. And then got into her son's Power Wheel.
Oh my god, no.
Yes.
Wait, where did and she can make it home?
I'm assuming that motorhome was in the same area as her home. Like, it was a trailer park or something.
Okay.
But yeah, our good friend Jamie Kraft, who I would love to meet.
Oh yeah, would you?
She doesn't like pants and she rides Power Wheels.
Oh yeah. What up?
But yeah, it was like one of those little motorized cars that I always wanted as a child.
Me too. Too poor though.
It's too poor, same.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
We can get you one now though.
Dude, you know what? We should just get 2 Power Wheels for ourselves
Yeah.
instead of getting like bikes or like those scooters. We should just get 2
I think I'm too big though.
we can mod it.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I'm so fucking into this idea.
Alright.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Okay, so she got into her son's Power Wheel and went to take off. Well, she took off. Obviously, a police car is much faster.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hard to miss a drunk woman
In the Power Wheel, going 5 miles an hour
with no pants.
with no pants.
So she obviously got arrested. She faced charges of disorderly conduct, driving on a suspended license, and a DUI.
No, she got a DUI for the.
But the question is did she get the DUI for crashing her Trans Am or
the big
for
wheel.
the Power Wheel?
Yeah. Huh. I'm thinking the Power Wheel for sure.
Jamie Kraft, if you're out there, come to San Diego. I'll buy you a drink,
We'll
bitch.
buy you a drink. We'll get you a fucking sick ass Power Wheel to drive around.
Dude, we'll drive around together.
Power Wheel Squad. What up?
Squad.
Squad.
We'll park our Power Wheels in actual parking spots, and everyone will hate us.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah. Wow. So.
I'll pay the street parking. The
So how much time did you do?
the last I saw is she was facing charges.
Oh, okay.
But you know, after a crime happens, it's pretty hard to find a article on something as something not as serious as this.
Yeah. Question:
Answer:
Did they impound the Power Wheel?
No.
No.
But that would have been sick. like someone that got in a car accident, like walking in the impound lot, and they just see a Power Wheel. Or like you see it. Have you seen that picture of like a Power Wheel on like a tow truck?
Yeah.
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 That was probably from her.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
My old neighbor's he got a fucking Mercedes-Benz Power Wheel for his kid. It was like it literally had the Mercedes-Benz logo and everything on it.
Yeah.
But so it'd be funny if she walked in to the impound lot and she's like, "Oh, it's a Mercedes-Benz." And they're like, "Yeah, we have a couple of those, like this, and that." And they're like, "Oh no, it's a Power Wheel actually."
It's a very small Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, I imagine that's what happened if it got impounded.
It was actually a truck with flames.
Oh, sick, dude.
Flames.
Hell yeah. With the little Calvin and Hobbes in the back pissing on the fucking...
Pissing on the Cowboys?
Pissing on the Cowboys.
That's usually what I see is them pissing on the Cowboys.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, son, put this on there. I want you to learn hate from an early age.
Exactly.
With sports.
Yeah.
This will really push you into racism.
All right, so those are pretty good. Stupid criminal.
Yeah, no. I like the fact that she really didn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, she just hurt herself.
Her pride.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that she didn't hurt herself. She did do something stupid.
Yeah.
She seriously was trying to get away in this Power Wheel.
How about just kind of jog? Just
jog. She could probably get away faster if she was jogging. I feel like there would be a lot of trips in there.
That's actually probably true.
It's kind of hard to miss a woman not wearing pants.
What if they went on a fucking like a slow speed chase on a Power Wheel? There's like 10 cop cars behind her.
Kind of like the OJ thing?
Yeah.
Just with the Power Wheel?
Yeah, there's like 10 cop cars behind her and she's fucking
I would have so much respect for her.
That'd be lit.
Like, it's sad for me to admit how much respect I'd have for her.
Yeah, I'd buy her a beer.
I'd buy her 2.
I'd buy her 7.
I wouldn't buy her
just
7.
so I could see it happen all over again.
I'd buy her a beer, a shot, and a dinner date.
Okay. What's up? Want to get a burrito?
A burrito with some carne asada?
Asada? No, we're going to fucking Taco Bell, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now you're high class.
Ooh, girl.
What, you want a quesadilla wrapping a burrito?
No, high class would be Chipotle.
Oh, Chipotle.
Chipotle way. Oh, my hands fucking falling asleep. I did that. That's how happened last time.
That's why I switched hands just now. I was falling asleep.
Oh my god, I'm having a stroke.
Okay, so here's the thing. Is we went over a missing person.
Yeah.
Miss Morgan Nick, who could still be out there.
What's up?
And not even know she's missing.
Hit us up.
So if you don't think your parents are your parents, if you have no
That's so
pictures
crazy,
of the day
dude.
you're born.
What if, like...
Have you heard of the man that found out he was a missing child?
No.
Yeah, he saw the 30-year progression photo of himself and found out he was a missing child.
No way.
Yeah, his mom was like paranoid schizophrenic or had a mental disorder and kidnapped him from his father.
Damn.
And then about a week later, she couldn't handle him, so she abandoned him.
Oh,
and then he was adopted.
Oh, wow.
And had no desire in looking for his real parents as an adopted child. And then he saw his own face on a missing child's website.
Wow.
Yeah, wild.
That's crazy.
So, possibly Morgan Nick. If there are no pictures of the day you were born out there, look
In fact,
missing
anybody
children.
listening, if there's no pictures of you as a child the day you're born,
Unless your family went through fire, don't tell your parents that because that's a good excuse.
yeah, I'd say go look at some websites. Go fucking get some Ancestry.com shit going on.
Oh yeah, my family has found a lot of missings. Not even missing. A lot of my family has found siblings they didn't know about and children they didn't know about.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So fucking go on Ancestry because they track that shit.
Unless you don't want to find out that you have a kid.
We support so many things we're not sponsored by.
I know.
Ancestry.com sponsor us.
That's right. All right, let's wrap this shit up.
Okay, yeah. So Arkansas, 25th state. What'd you think?
I mean,
It was a lot. It was a lot more. It surprised me.
yeah.
Yeah, like with the fact that they had the first non segregated high school.
Oh yeah.
First off, the first person to add sound to film.
That's sick. I like that.
And I watched like a lot of stuff with the Morgan Nick family, and it's like they are a nice middle class family that do a lot for the community. Like I really expected Arkansas to be. I'm pretty sure I said Arkansas earlier.
I definitely did.
I keep saying it on accident. Like
I know.
everyone's like, "So, what's your next podcast episode gonna be?" I'm like, "Arkansas."
I definitely said it on purpose. You
I
said
keep,
it on accident.
I keep saying it on accident.
Yeah.
But anyway, Arkansas actually had like a lot of surprises for me.
Yeah.
That, again, another state I've never been to, and I had like low expectations, but was actually slightly impressed and pretty disturbed.
Yeah. Definitely. Again, not down with fucking child strangling. That shit's fucked.
Yeah, but that's one out of whoever knows how many people are in Arkansas.
True. Not shocked that dude impregnated his own daughter. Arkansas. Hello.
Really?
Yeah, it's Arkansas.
You're
Come
not
on.
shocked?
No.
Oh, because it's Arkansas.
Yeah. Let's just
Okay.
be real. I mean, I'm from California, so any state.
Well, and this is the only state you've lived in.
Yeah.
So you're kind of ignorant.
Exactly. So, suck it.
I mean, we both support whiskey.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Arkansas seems fine now that we have the.
I mean, it's never even a state I've really thought of.
True. Never. Although, no, I have thought of it because Clinton's from there.
Well, yeah,
So that's one of the only things that kind of is on the map.
I was barely alive when Clinton was in presidency.
Yeah, that's true. Huh?
Was I alive when Clinton was in presidency?
92 to 2000.
To 2000?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I was 5.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, it was mad to me.
Damn, dude.
It wasn't even something I acknowledged.
Yeah, I mean, I was alive, but I didn't give a fuck. Still don't. What up?
Are you excited for next week?
California.
California!
Yeah.
California's so hard. It's such a big state.
Should we do like 2 episodes in California?
You want to do a 2-parter?
We could do a 2-parter.
I think we should do a 2-parter for California.
I mean, if there's like more than one big story,
There are several big stories.
maybe we should do 2 episodes for California.
You want to do a 2-parter for Cali?
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
Or we could do one free one Patreon one.
We'll talk about this later.
We'll talk about that later. There'll be some inside fucking 3-parter maybe? Oh shit.
Who knows?
Who knows?
The thing is
7-parter.
California is such a big state.
Yeah.
So there's so much that goes on here, and it's got a huge tourist population. It's got Northern California, Southern California.
That's true.
And then also Orange County is like its own California.
Well,
Like I meet so many people that I'm like, "Where are you from?" And they're like, "Orange County."
did you hear about that fucking like super rich dude who's like trying to break up California into 3 separate states.
No.
I don't think that should happen. However,
It seems logical.
it's not logical but I'm just
Maybe 2.
no, but I'm just saying that Northern California and Southern California are completely different.
Yeah, they're so different. Before moving here, I had never been to Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
But I had been to Northern California twice.
Yeah.
And it's 2 different worlds.
Yeah, dude. I spent time in, like, Sacramento. So much different than San Diego.
Yeah, see, and Sacramento is the only other place I've been to in California.
Yeah.
So I've been to Sacramento twice, and it's completely different. And they're at 2 different ends of the state, and they're like 10 hours apart.
Something like that. I'm not sure, but
it's like 10 hours.
We flew. So when I went,
I drove from Vegas to Sacramento.
But yeah, and then like San Francisco, totally different than San Diego. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's my thing. Is like they're 2 totally different worlds because it's such a big state, and having such a big state, there's so many killers, so many missing people, and so many stupid people.
Yeah,
that it's like it's hard to pick one.
Okay, so we'll definitely talk about breaking it up into, you know.
But I'm really excited for California because this is a state, like, of course I lived in Arizona, but I was a child at the time. And California, I'm an adult living here.
Yeah.
This is moving here was my first time here, but I'm an adult living here. So I'm really excited. And you lived here your whole life.
Yeah. Total townie.
Yeah, you're a townie.
Townie.
I'm really excited to do a state we both know about.
Yeah.
And so I really want to do like a special.
Okay.
Like where we live special.
Yeah.
And then move outside.
Okay.
So I don't know. California just has me so stoked just because it's such a big state. There's so much to talk about.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll do something sick for California.
Okay, so.
All right, let's wrap this shit up.
Wrapping it up.
Wrap it up.
Thanks for listening.
Wrap it up. What? What?
It took me a second to realize you said don't get pregnant.
Yeah. Wrap it up. See?
Well,
get it? Yeah.
I
Don't
get it.
give birth to serial killers. Wrap it up.
Anyway, thank you for listening to Stay a Crime. I'm Lachelle. This is Ryan Patrick.
What's up?
And we'll see you next week
out.
for California. Tell your friends. Tell your fam.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom mostly. She'll fucking love it.
Fuck yeah.
Your mom will be like, thank you so much. Here's the best Christmas gift you've ever had.
God.
I can't believe I'm thinking about Christmas in May.
I know, dude. Think about Mother's Day at least.
Oh my God. Yeah, tell your mom. That would be the best Mother's gift. Okay, you know what?
Unless your mom's a killer.
We'll see you next week for California. Have a great day.
See ya.